Hi, I'm Lisa Carlin, founder of the OD Hive. My personal purpose is all about growth of businesses, growth of others, growth of myself, and growth of communities. I love creating communities and have spent much of my career doing that. When COVID hit in 2020, my Future Builders colleagues and I urgently needed to pivot our client work from in-person to virtual, while still maintaining the impact we had on businesses and culture. So I founded an organizational development community with others that were also interested in developing organizations of the future. And we've grown from there. So what started as a hobby has turned into a bit of a business for me. So our community started up then, had small groups meeting monthly on Zoom, where people felt safe to experiment with new technology, experiment with new ideas, throw them around and figure out what we can actually do to build our businesses and make them better. And we explored and developed leading edge ideas to grow ourselves, ideas to grow our peers, and better impact on organizations. The sense of belonging and connection was magic during that COVID time of upheaval and uncertainty and isolation. And this business, this community continues to grow and improve our practices. Everyone's really busy, yet they make the time to spend 90 minutes a month, and they keep coming and coming. And I was almost amazed in the beginning how much traction and interest this group had. So it's like a combination of a mastermind group or peer-to-peer mentoring group, and a bit of learning thrown in. And the topics that we have change depending on, we have a schedule of topics that we're interested in covering each session, but the schedule changes and evolves based on things that are happening in the world, new technologies that are emerging, new ideas that are emerging that we want to cover and that we know are really important. And it's not the same as listening to a webinar or a podcast where you're very passive. This is an active involvement where we can talk through these things and actually figure out how it impacts our business, how it impacts our practices, what we are going to do differently. And it's just a wonderful way of doing it where you can connect with other people. And so this is the concept that I've taken to scale up into the OD Hive. It will still always be small groups. There will still always be that interpersonal connection and sense of belonging that everybody has with each other. And yet we can, I can now, that I've moved onto a digital platform, I'm able to scale this business up, and we can create purpose-built community groups around the areas of interest that people have in organizational development, transformation, and building digital businesses. So in my spare time, you'll find me with dirt under my fingernails in my garden in Sydney, Australia. So I delight in growing plants and seeing them flourish. The OD Hive has global participants, yet it started in Australia. So each group will get to choose, as a nod to our heritage, each group will get to choose the name of an Australian native plant, and that will be the name of our group within the OD Hive. Some folks have been asking me, why did you choose the word OD Hive? I chose that because the concept of a hive of bees is very powerful, because each bee on their own has limited influence. But as a colony together, they have this amazing ability to punch well above their weight. And that is what the OD Hive is all about. So, and that's where the word mastermind came from, this mastermind community. So I have a mind, you've got a mind. Together we put them, we put those minds together, and we have a mastermind. This is a third mind that neither of us individually have, but together we have this ability to see solutions to ideas, innovations, ideas that we couldn't see individually ourselves. So I hope you will join me, join one of the groups that you're interested in, and experience this journey together. But anyway, that was a little bit about the backstory and how the OD Hive came about.